How's it going, friends? Welcome back to another Fallout 76 video. Today we're going to be covering some changes that came across in the PTS. Now we're going to be going over 5 different changes. Now keep in mind, it is the PTS. These are subject to change in the future, but I thought I would share this and kind of point this out if you haven't seen it already or heard of it. Now I'll be covering the live and PTS so you guys can see the difference between the two, but with that, let's go ahead and get started with change number 1. Now this first one is probably going to trigger a lot of people, but all of our AFKers and people who enjoy running Not every single time it comes around are going to be quite happy about this, but the nuke zone has been extended over Helvetia and no longer can be nuked. Now as for the live server, this is what we have currently, and Helvetia is not safe. So there's that. Kind of funny, kind of cool, but let's move on to change number 2. Now here in the PTS, they also added I kind of see this as a quality of life change, but now all of your damage perk cards from your, perk cards are now being shown in your Pip-Boy. So Iron Stomach, all of your Commandos, Bloody Mess, things like that. But it doesn't seem like it's showing everything like crit damage and stuff, but for what it does show, I think it's pretty cool. I think it's a nice little change. Now for the live servers, all we have really is just Nerd Rage, but it's going to be nice seeing all the additional stats that we get from the perk cards in our Pip-Boy. But with that, let's go to change number 3. Now this one I hope is a mistake, but currently in the PTS, modules are now 100 script per. It's outrageous, but this is a very small change as well, but dependent on how many script you have, it will cap out on the quantity of modules or things that you can buy. Now in the live servers, we all know that the legendary modules are 50. But again, like I said, this is a small change, but when we buy them, it sets it automatically at 100, even though I only have 267. Very, very small change, but I think it's quite nice. Anyways, change number 4. Now this one's quite an interesting change. I do like it because I do feel quad weapons are a little bit strong, and there is a way to kind of counter this negative effect, but all quad weapons now have less reload by 30%. This goes for everything from the Tesla to the railways. I also have a gamma gun here, but the less reload is actually quite noticeable compared to what we currently have in the live servers. Now this might be a little unnecessary, but let's check out the reload time of the PTS. Starting from the reload, we are going to hit for 3.85 seconds. Now this also is with the level 2 ground pounder at a 20% faster reload, and it feels a lot slower, but let's go ahead and check out the live server. Now for this one, we're just going to go ahead and show the reload, but we do have the ground pounder on. And let's go ahead and let off a couple of shots and see how fast it reloads. And we're going to be going for 2.68 seconds. It's about a 1 second difference, not sure if it means much, but let's move on to change number 5. Now we're here with the melee weapons, but this also applies to all ranged weapons from what I can see. But with the new legendary crafting system, if you go over to the 3 stars, the special perks or the special stats that you can get on your weapons are now +2. Now, I don't know how to get the +1 intelligence because I don't recall there being a +1 intelligence for weapons, but this can be a nice little change for certain builds, or at least for double XP weekend, because you can apply that on top of all of your other buffs, get some extra experience, and it's quite nice. But just to show real quick, you can also get it on ranged weapons like so. +2 agility, endurance, intelligence, luck, so on and so forth. Now in the live servers, I can't really show all those extra stats, but I do have a couple weapons here that do have a special role. And for the power fists that you saw in the PTS, it's here in live with the +1 strength. With the agility on the Anchorage Ace, it's only +1. So it could be a nice little change for extra stats and such for your builds if you don't find any third role useful, or prefer to have stats over the other roles. But that about covers it, friends. I hope you guys found the information useful. Again, this is in the PTS, and just did a little live server comparison. A lot of these may or may not come to the live servers. Some of them might be bugs, who knows. But if they do decide to keep some of these, it's going to be really interesting. I do like a few of them, like the Helvetia safe zone. I do like the increase to the stats. I think it's fair to have the less reload for quad weapons, so it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts on these changes or any other changes that you guys might know of that I don't. I'm still looking around, just kind of messing around in the PTS, so hopefully I can, come across some interesting ones. But with that, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. As always, happy hunting, good luck, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.